Hey, what is up, Soul Fam? It is JoJo. Oh my gosh, my guides are like, get ahead of the curve. I'm like, I'm always ahead of the curve. So here it is. This is the curve we need to get in front of. The collective is experiencing a lot of spiritual distortions right now and energetic misunderstandings and misalignments. The curve we're trying to get ahead of right now is you are not living in a simulation. You are living in a spiral. This is a temporal spiral, genetic time spiral, and it is repeating itself because there is a twist, a damaged point inside of the spiral we're living in that is not code corrected. So yes, it's a simulation. No, it's not a simulation. There are so many ways you can look at this, but simulation theory is that you don't have overlords or AI controlling you. We live in a genetic, conscious universe, and we are the fractal, symbiotic participants of this universe. So we live in a Mobius spiral. When a healthy Mobius is working, it expands outward. When there's a twist in it, it's called it's a recursion. That twist now takes the expansion of that Mobius and it turns it inwards, and it compresses because it runs out of room. These temporal bands of history, timelines, ancestors repeating itself because it is repeating itself. It's not expanding outward, it's going inward, and it's compressing, creating temporal distortions. You are a quantum being. You're experiencing these distortions now because we're at the apex of the end of an epoch era. These bands of compression, they work in a cycle of time that you can track. We are at the end of an epoch cycle, and we're looking at decades of this type of energy. If we take this seeding now to correct it, we have quantum access windows that will align if we can align ourselves to the truth of these quantum access windows. We can start seeding correction into our Mobius twist that's recursive right now. So you are not living in a simulation. You are living in temporal genetic bands, Mobius bands, and they are being compressed. This compression is feeling like fatigue. It's feeling like time repeating itself. It's repeating patterns. It is, fuzziness. It is tiredness in your bones deep, right? And it feels like time is glitching and doing all kinds of weird shit because it is. This is what happens when you have bands of uncorrected, wounded time pushing in on itself, okay? You get temporal distortions, okay? We are experiencing this on a global mass scale. Mother Earth is experiencing this. This is why she's trying to correct this compression, okay? You are a micro, a nano of this macro experience, okay? So you are feeling it, and it's pushing out all the distortion. It's forcing you to heal. It's forcing you to unplug from false matrix structures like Gregorian time, going to work, giving your energy away to systems that do not align to your natural rhythms. This is why you're fighting collapse right now, because we have built a world of false structures that we're all dialed in and affected by, but these have got to go. So this push that you're getting to unplug from the matrix, not do the job thing, not follow time is slipping, deja vus, all this stuff is because we are in a compression zone, flip point in our twisted Mobius spiral. And we need to correct this. And one way to start is to get educated. Stay ahead of the curve. Follow your guidance. 444 coming in on the timer. You are not living in a simulation. You are living in a living, breathing, conscious universe. and you are experiencing the wounds of that universe and that system on a nanochasm, okay, within the self. But it is all around us, and it's going to take all of us to correct this. But one thing we have to correct is the information that is going out there feeding into the collective right now. The collective consciousness is already experiencing timeline distortions, epoch distortions, religious faith, financial, government, just all kinds of non-self-governing distortions. You need to get into self-governance right now. This is your winning ticket out of these false structures that we're existing in right now, okay? So I want to help. I'm here. Spirit is pushing me out to get in front of like this curve of misinformation. You have to understand where and what we are first, and then see where the distortions are, and then take personal responsibility and accountability to correct how you're experiencing those distortions, how you're feeding into them, and how you can correct them. And it starts with you first and then others, okay? Now we can do this, but it's going to take all of us to get on the same page of understanding, okay, of what is really happening. So I love you guys. Hang in there. I'm trying to. Okay.